Throughout high school, many of us experienced those first date jitters. Remember that time when... Oh, maybe we shouldn't get into that. Anyways, a fellow graduate, Chris Christensen, also known as Cornflake, who has been in drama for 6 years and acquired his nickname through his experiences with the Sal football team. Chris is here to perform his monologue, Thoughts on a First Date.
That was the worst movie I have ever seen in my life. I mean, what kind of a jerk am I? How could I take Sharon to such a rotten movie on our first date? First and only date. Nah, she'll never go out with me again. Probably thinks I go to movies like that all the time. She hated it. She hated it, and now she hates me for suggesting it. Tomorrow, when she's telling her friends about this, she'll probably call me Killer, the guy who loves blood and gore. She'll warn them about me. Stay away from Killer, she'll say. He's bad news. I'll probably never get another date again. I should have asked her if she wanted to leave. She probably wanted to walk out. That's why she went to the bathroom so often. It wasn't because she had to, she just couldn't stand to watch the movie any longer. Why didn't I catch on? Nobody goes to the bathroom 7 times in 1 hour, unless they have a kidney problem. I should have known she wanted to leave. But what if she liked the movie? I'd look like a real moron suggesting leaving in the middle of a movie she loves. The next time I ask a girl to a movie, it'll be something by Walt Disney. You can't go wrong with Disney. Wonder if she wants to go get something to eat before we go home. Probably not. Probably wants to go straight home by the fastest route possible. And who could blame her? The sooner she gets away from Killer, the better. On the other hand, what if she's hungry? What if she's starving to death? Maybe she was too nervous to eat dinner like I was. If I don't take her to get something to eat before we go home, I'll not only look like a jerk, I'll look like a cheap jerk. Killer, the stingy jerk. Oh. I wonder if she'd let me kiss her goodnight. I don't know how to kiss a girl goodnight. I mean, it always looks so easy on TV, but those guys get to rehearse. I'll only get one shot at it. What if I mess it up? What if I knock her glasses off? And what do we do about our noses to keep them from bumping? My hands. What do I do with my hands? Do I rest them on her shoulders or just let them dangle by my side? Killer, the stingy jerk who doesn't know how to kiss. Not to mention, what if she slaps me? What if I go to give her a goodnight kiss and she slaps me? Maybe I'll just give her a quick goodnight hug and leave it at that. She'll probably laugh at me if I ask her out again. Maybe I'll wait and call her up. It'd be a lot easier to have her say no over the phone than to have her laugh at me in person. Guys probably call her up all the time. Older guys. Guys who know how to pick a decent movie. Guys who know how to kiss. She could have any guy she wants. Why would she pick me, Killer, the jerk? Well, she did say she had a good time tonight. But she's probably just saying that, it doesn't want to hurt my feelings. Still, well, here goes. I'm going to ask her out again for next Saturday night. What if there's any good Disney movies playing? Snow White would be good. Or Dumbo. Everybody loves Dumbo. But what do you think's Dumbo's too babyish? I look like a real jerk taking her to a kiddie movie. I've got it. I know. If she says yes, big if I know, but if she says yes, I'll get her to pick the movie. I don't care if it's Dumbo or Rambo as long as I don't have to decide. Well, here goes. She said yes. I can't believe it. She's actually going to go out with me next Saturday night. Maybe I'm not such a jerk after all.
We've all been there, Chris, and know exactly how that first date feels. Our class historians, Jonathan Robinson and Tricia Hutton, have prepared a reflection of our years at Sal, the memories, and the people. Jonathan became involved in drama in grade 11 and is a founding member of the Firelight Theater and the Uncharted Waters show. He also starred as Harold Hill in this year's production of The Music Man. We all know Tricia for her baton-twirling talent and her active involvement in Students Against Drunk Driving. Please welcome John and Trish.
Shut up.
Good evening, parents, teachers, friends, and fellow classmates. It's hard to believe that it was 12 years ago when we first sat in those tiny desks in grade 1. We all dreamed of graduation, and we saw the grade 12s as old and huge, and we thought we would never look like that or be like that. Yet, here we are. These 12 years have made us stronger and wiser, and we have all grown into better friends and better people.
Our graduating class is a very diverse group, and it made writing this speech quite difficult, as we have the scholars, the athletes, the actors, the skaters, the dancers, the humanitarians, the clowns, and many others. Yet these groups are not restrictive, and no matter who you are, you fit into one of these groups.
Although these same types of groups have been present in past graduating classes, I believe that our grad class is unique. Next year, our grad composite will be hung in the halls of Salisbury, and though many people may just see faces, we will see a history, memories, and experiences.
These memories and experiences have led up to this very moment, the night where we all get to look snazzy, and a lot of our names get a lot longer or completely changed, and it's one that many of us have been very anxious for.
Our graduating class grew up with some interesting influences. Such musical geniuses as Vanilla Ice, New Kids on the Block, MC Hammer, Milli Vanilli, Snow, the Mini Pops, Criss Cross, the Bangles, Paula Abdul, and of course Right Said Fred. As well as extraordinary acting talent from television shows such as Blossom and Full House, Who's the Boss, Beverly Hills 90210, Family Ties, Growing Pains, The Wonder Years, and of course, Degrassi.
You know, some of us prefer not to own up to that.
But despite these interesting influences, our class has had its shining moments. One of which was the involvement of many of our grads in revitalizing the cheerleading team here at Salisbury. Although it was a rough road to travel, the girls stuck it out and have had success these past few years.
This year, our fellowship was put to the test. Our class was shaken by the passing of two of our classmates. The loss of Chantal Hale and Cam Lyle left many of us in pain and mourning. Chantal was a gentle angel and a loving friend, and Cam was full of life and love. And many of us will never forget the infectious smile that never left his face.
Chantel and Cam are truly missed this evening and will be forever remembered. It has been the love and support of our family and friends which has allowed us to move further away from the pain of our losses and carry on.
Sports have always been a large part of Salisbury, and this year was no exception. The badminton, golf, swim, rugby, track, basketball, curling, and soccer teams all gave the season their best and did Salisbury proud. Our senior football team began the season of glory when they won city finals and proceeded to win the silver at provincials in November. The senior boys volleyball continued the high by bringing the bronze home from provincials.
Perhaps the crowning moment of this year's sports season was that of the wrestling team. Not only did the team win the provincial title, but the national title also.
Our drama department has had its ups and downs. I'm proud to say that I was involved in the creation of the improv club during the course of our grade 11 year. Although this year's group did not enjoy the success of its predecessor, everyone still had a great time. Over the past 3 years, entertaining musicals such as Annie, West Side Story, and The Music Man have graced our stage with brilliant talent. Smaller productions such as Romeo and Juliet, Death, Departures and Arrivals, Art Circus, and evenings of one-act plays have represented Salisbury with great success.
In closing, we can say that these 12 years, as long and grueling as they may have seemed at times, were worth it in the end.
Our education has brought us knowledge, and because of our teachers, parents, and friends, we've all become a little wiser, a little stronger, a little more mature.
A little taller.
Some of us, anyway.
Gee, thanks.
The one thing we will all remember is our friends. Next to our families, they have contributed the most to what we have become. We should be proud of our accomplishments and continue to strive for excellence. Good night, Godspeed, and please remember not to drink and drive.
Thank you, and good night.
I can't believe how you guys remembered all that. Our next speaker, David Kruger, will now give a tribute to our staff. David's creative interests include being an honorary member of the Corner Committee for Scholastic Achievement, and he would like to found a political party based on his beliefs about equality and fairness for all the world's people.
Graduates, parents, guests, and staff. For the past 12 years, we have been prepared for the future by a group of people that are unfailing in their enthusiasm, dedication, and their belief that no one should settle for second best. Through the efforts of these people, we are armed with the necessary knowledge and skills to stride boldly into the unknown future. The tremendous job Salisbury's staff have undertaken has not been easy. In a world that is constantly changing, these people have remained steadfast and true in their belief that when we pass across the stage tonight, we will be prepared for the future. The only title that can be bestowed upon these noble people is that of teacher. In recognition of this dedication, I have written a poem. A is for applesauce, made in foods class. B is for begging, for a mark that will pass. C is for cars, which we learn to fix. D is for drama, plays with plenty of kicks. E is for everything teachers do for us. F is for Fridays, when we leave the school by bus. G is for goals, scored on the field. H is for history, the knowledge we now wield. I is for intelligent, which they make us feel. J is for jambalaya, which is quite the meal. K is for killing Barney inventively in physics. L is for little test tubes, which we use to mix. M is for math, wherein teachers we trust. N is for nature, a biological must. O is for Othello, written by Shakespeare. P is for public speaking, which we all fear. Q is for quitting, which teachers don't let us do. R is for results, which certainly are not few. S is for sewing and fashion studies. T is for time spent with our buddies. U is for understanding, language is foreign. V is for vocational, worth taking again. W is for watching movies by the ton, and X is for all the exciting fun. Y is for yucky assignments, which we all dread, and Z is for zucchini, baked into the bread. While studying history this year, I came across a quotation that stayed with me. It came from the mind of Philoxenus, a Syrian bishop and theologian. He said that we should honor our teachers as we honor our parents, because while our parents cause us to live, Our teachers cause us to live well. Our teachers deserve to be recognized for their commitment to education. These individuals have taken the challenge to prepare young students for careers and further academic studies by their hard work, dedication, and commitment to excellence. That is what makes our teachers so special, for without them, we would not be here tonight. Tonight, we leave behind Salisbury, but we are not the only ones. We're joined by some of our mentors and contributors to our school experience. These include Mrs. Baumgartner from the math department, Mrs. Langford and Mr. Pillay, whose contributions were extensive to the English department. Mrs. Schroeder retires after many years of teaching the keys to working in business. Mrs. McClatchy will be lead guidance secretary, and Mrs. Eckert, a biology and foods teacher, is leaving next January. We'd like to wish them both health and happiness in their future pursuits. Tonight, our teachers can see their successes in their chosen field and be satisfied with the fruits of their labors. As we move on into the world, they deserve credit for their roles, preparing us for what the future holds. Please join me in thanking the staff of Salisbury.
David, you managed to fit in exactly what we all are feeling. Our teachers gave us endless guidance, and without them, we wouldn't be here tonight. The staff would like to respond, and I don't know about this, but I'm afraid I have no choice. Please welcome the staff of Salisbury Comp.
That was wonderful. Once again, it is time for the presentation of the graduation certificates. Again, we remind the grads not to remove the name tags from your seats, as you will be given new ones backstage. Would the graduates with the surnames Drummond to Majot and Savinsky to Milan please come forward? Guests, we ask you to remember that photos be taken in the designated areas only, and to hold your applause until the last graduate has crossed the stage.
Have another drink again? Cheers, Grads. Is that Shuel or Shuel?
I am on
No, is that how you pronounce that? Shuel?
Oh gosh. Just ask her when she comes out.
Shuel Marie Drummond.
Ryan Micah Savitsky.
Colin J. Duffy.
Chris George Savard.
Hector Joseph Dugo.
Christopher Warren Sargent.
William Michael Beasley Duke.
Curtis Matthew Santiago.
Andrea Helene Duchesne.
Sean Anthony Rushton.
Sonia Erin Dick.
Kevin Ronald Roy.
Christian Shaw Durland.
Jennifer Leanne Rowley.
Angela Michelle Gabrielle Evian.
Jonathan Christian Robinson.
Jason Henry Albert Feig.
Kurt Russell Renenberg.
Jennifer Melody Joy Fielding.
Scott Alexander Reed.
Carmen Dale Cotman Eden.
Victoria Carlene Regular.
Travis Shankland Elkin.
Lisa Sarah Ramatar.
Crystal Dawn Evans.
Cameron Scott Radford.
Lisbeth Claire Ann Fox.
Dean Jacques Rabu.
Catherine Ann Philippa Gange Harris. That's right.
Joshua Jogai Pun.
Christy Lynn Galetta.
Nils Christian Pregnitzer.
Jennifer Lee Goodwin.
Daniel Brian Powell.
Stephen David Gorda.
Cheryl Sylvia Jeannie Petrie.
Elaine Frances Granger.
Andrew Philip Gust Peterson.
Robert James Gwynn.
Haley Dawn Peters.
Sean Thomas Guthrie.
Rahana Pirani.
Reagan Michelle Hack.
Catherine Lynn Padden.
Keith James Hammermeister.
Curtis Lynn Patterson.
Amit Kumar Handa.
Robert Lorne Parks.
Heather Aileen Harrisonchuk.
Rebecca Marley Parker.
Brody Jaden Harbarenko.
Jessica Elizabeth Lawton Pallett.
Heather Kyla Harburn.
Sabrina Nicole Ouellette.
Ryan James Hargreaves.
Kelly Margaret Autumn.
Gregory William John Horlock.
Ian Grant Osbaldeston.
Heather Christine Helmers.
Rebecca Rose Osterveld.
Carmen Eve Kelmy.
Amber Dawn Oluper.
Margreta Helena Hems.
Rebecca Ray Olson.
Kenneth Ronald Hoffling.
Robert William Olson.
Andrew John Hollowaychuk.
Christopher Patrick Noble.
Christopher Michael Holtz.
Ivan Jose Ing.
Candace Lane Howerton.
Mackenzie Eileen Nan.
Patricia Alexandra Hutton.
Timothy Ryan Douglas Nelson.
Dallas George Hybretts.
Nicole Elaine Nadwarny.
Deanne Lee Johnston.
Sarah Catherine Mundy.
Adil Nizar Juma.
Liam Scott Mucklow.
Cynthia Dawn Carper.
Heather Irene Mold.
Laurie Jean Keene.
Allison Jean Mold.
Bradley William Keep.
Marguerite Anne Elizabeth Morton.
Douglas Scott Arnold Kennedy.
Matthew Patrick Morphy.
Darren Raymond Nee.
Stacy Dawn Moran.
Nicole Brandy Kohler.
Jennifer Marie Misson.
Crystal Connie Kotick.
Jason Kurt Miller.
Christopher David Kruger.
Jordan Reed Millard.
Jessica Ray Marie Cruz.
Colin Douglas Michael.
Preston Harry James Kalmatiki.
Rohit Narayan Mehra.
Ian Carlos Kwan.
Michelle Kathleen McReynolds.
Michael Scott Laird.
Douglas Albert McMahon.
Angel Lee Lansky.
Cameron Neil McFadden.
Danielle Meny Law.
Leanne Jeanette McAlpine.
Amanda Lee Leckert.
Terry Lynn McAdam.
Reagan Kathleen Lindsay.
Shannon Noel Matthews.
Joshua Luke Little.
Catherine Ann Masuda.
Christina Dawn Littlewood.
Claire Allison Martin.
Tiffany Susan Lloyd.
Chad Michael Martin.
Julia Carolyn McDonald.
Corey James Marshall.
Kenneth Andrew McGregor.
Cheryl Dawn Marsh.
Sean Roger Majot.
Sean Patrick Mallon.
Jacqueline Suzanne Huzil.